And I had a question for you, Sam.
What?
I mean, are you going to change your Twitter handle to @ironicglasses?
Well, according to, and I really don't know. I think okay, so here, tonight's, what are we, episode 27. For the episode 27 Numpty Award, we duly give it to @NTX Blues. This fine young gentleman is the captain of the Chelsea Massive that strayed away from their park over at the Londoner and came to our pub today.
Purely massive is the belly inside that guy's 5X Diego Costa kit. Anyway.
No, it wasn't that guy. Purely for banter, mind you. And look, I'm doing this because I know that he lives for this attention. This is the guy, and I just encourage you, go look at his Twitter feed and go look at just what he spewed in the last 24 hours. It's vile, it's abusive, it's not what football's really about. I mean, the fact that they came over to do what they did, I mean, sort of speaks volumes. I've got no problem. I've got so many great friends that support other clubs. I had many great conversations today. So it's at NTX Blues, and where our conversation ended today, and he was gracious in the beginning and said I was going to buy you a beer, and I said thank you, I've already got one, because I thought we were agreed to have one in the beginning, but that's not his fault. And we just started talking, and I really tried to get to just have a respectful conversation with the guy and sort of see where he came from. And when I asked him how long he's been a Chelsea supporter, my God, you would have thought I asked him an inappropriate question about his mom, and that's where it really ended. And so, yeah, he's a numpty. He's an absolute numpty. He's just a very aggressive, sort of angry guy, and this is what leads that group. So at NTX Blues, we're about an hour and 15 minutes into the show. I hope it was worth your while, and I'm sure you'll be winding me up tomorrow. So, big kiss for you, mate.
Yeah,
I still don't get the ironic glasses.
Oh no, I think what he was trying to say is that I'm not intelligent enough to understand what it means, and that may be actually it in and of itself. Is that he rates my glasses as being pony and pretending like I'm intelligent. So but again, I'm not intelligent enough to understand that, so I can't tell you that. He'll have to opine on it. He's a real gentleman and a real scholar too.
I have a shout out.
Go on,
I have a shout out. I did not find my guys over there in San Diego, Southern California, that are sending us the pub beer. But at Cheeky Sport, if you guys have not gone to YouTube and done the whole Cheeky Sport thing, there's the Arsenal Fan TV. Everybody kind of follows them, especially when they lose, and you go there and watch the videos because the fans are complete muppets, and the one guy last year when he was literally crying at the end of the interview, and he's like 50-something years old because he was so frustrated. That was just classic Arsenal Fan TV. But these guys, they have some really good banter, and after the North London Derby, they did an interview with the guy that runs Arsenal Fan TV, and kind of gave him some stick. They are actually, they're, like you said, Sam, you have friends that support other teams, and we all do.
Yeah, of course.
And they had so much fun and banter, but these guys are the greatest.
They're funny.
Yes, they are. You need to go follow them. Cheeky Sport. Just go to YouTube. You can follow them. They listen to the podcast. They kind of give shouts back and forth when we go over in May. They definitely want to meet us and interview us for the show.
Yeah, and Kenny, that is banter. That is banter.
Yes.
What they do is banter. So fair play to them.
Bantersaurus Rex, man. Those
right,
guys are the kings of it.
They're really good. They're really good.
And I'm going to give another secondary one because they had a young lad on who does a pretty decent thing. Some guy, some people like him. I think some people maybe not so much. He might cater to a little bit younger crowd, but I like his stuff. Craig Mitch. He does the Hotspot on YouTube as well, and he's part of the Filthy Fellas, I think, ads that they do. I think it's him, maybe an Arsenal supporter. I haven't really watched too much of the Filthy Fellas stuff, but I do watch all the other stuff. So I think it's Craig X Mitch. I want to find him because I want to make sure that everybody finds this guy. Yeah, at Craig X Mitch. So it's Craig with a small X Mitch, Mitch. And give him a follow too. Follow his stuff on YouTube. He does these rants. He's already done his Chelsea rant for today, and he's just a proper North that just loves to, he calls the Tottenham Hotspur, the biography of Tottenham Hotspur written by Julie, he calls it the Bible, just like we do. And I found it very apropos that I found him kind of by accident when I was just kind of flipping through some YouTube channels and fell in love with his stuff. So Craig, want to give him a shout out. Would love to have those guys on the podcast one day, even if it's Craig. Both of the guys from Cheeky Sport, absolute,
yeah, it's a good idea.
Pure, just wonderful guys that just make me laugh, and nothing in the world I appreciate more than a good belly laugh.
Hey, real quick, maybe this is an ender. I just showed up on my timeline. So today, PSV director Toon Gerbrands said Tottenham Hotspur were willing to pay $20 million for Memphis Depay last summer.
That could, yeah, that. I don't know if he's the world-class winger yet, but he has the potential to be. But so did
it's a lot of money,
and so did Chadley coming in too. So it's all depending on how well they fit into the system. I mean.
Anyway, well, I hope that this is the first of many shows post an attempt at silverware, and I hope it's the last attempt, one that was unsuccessful, but a great experience. And I'm excited to be in London in May with you lot for the Hull match. That's going to be scenes, absolute scenes.
Yeah, along with Chris. Yeah, we're going to be there with Chris. So.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So that's going to be fun, man. We're already starting to get things lined up and planned. Tickets would kind of help, so we need to start working on tickets. I think we kind of discussed that today for Hull, and I need to start looking into Stoke away. So
mate, we'll get it sorted.
I know. I can't wait to go to Stoke because it's like going to West Virginia. You might see a real live Cyclops while you're up there.
Chairman, are you going up for that? Or you're just you're a few days, just like me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
All right, that's all I got.
Sing it.
Oh, right. Kenny, Simon, Dallas Spurs. Get in there, son.
And for the rest of you lot, be kind to one another. Unless the other guy's wearing red.
Or blue.
Or royal blue. Yeah.
Wankers.
Rent boy.